All right, y'all. We're back to the video. We're back to the reaction. We're here with USC versus Indiana. Big Ten tournament quarterfinals. Now, it's two things. Two things I want to say before we start this video, right? I found out that Rhea Marshall didn't play because she was sick. That's one thing. And the second thing, speaking of Rhea Marshall, I see why she said what she said when USC was giving us the campus tour or their facility tour about JuJu being unserious. I'm about to show y'all something. Hopefully y'all can see this. Y'all can't see that. I'll explain the picture, right? So the coach before the game was giving, the prep talk. Normal coach to get the team wild up, right? Everybody in the room is, listening to the coach, has the game face on. Even the players are not even touching the court. They're listening to the coach. What is JuJu doing? Just a laughing. JuJu just sitting there, just laughing. Bro, JuJu is unserious. That's why she said I can't sit next to her. You cannot sit next to her because she's gonna get you in trouble. The coach started talking about paintings and Picasso and Da Vinci. I know JuJu just sitting there laughing like Picasso, Da Vinci, Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm getting my 30 plus. That's all that matters. That's all that really matters for real. I get my 30, we get the dub, and we all good. But I do have a couple of notes, right? The last couple of days, I did take 2 days off. I'm seeing everybody's vids. I'm gonna try to get everything in between the vid, so I don't have the outro be like an hour long or whatever. But anyways, let's get into it, man. See what we got here. Four, two. 12. Butter. All right, USC, something wake up. 7-2 start. Let's go ahead and wake on up now. Kennedy in the corner. Kennedy! 3. That's a shot. I will say this too. When Kennedy becomes more developed offensively, her NBA comparison could be Scottie Pippen though. Or WNBA Dejanay Carrington. Clarice. She's 6'6". Just put your hands up in the air. That's 7 foot in men's sports. She should be looking like Dikembe out there. Just put your arms up. JuJu on the drive. First highlights of the game. Multiple defenders. Teams have to decide, how are we going to guard this player? Are we going to help? We're going to come. I don't know, because when she start taking them shots, it'll be hard to stop her. And that's one thing on these notes too. I know a lot of people, they've been saying a lot of stuff these last couple of days. Why don't they take JuJu out the game when they're up by so many points? Will she take these shots while they still have her in the game? JuJu is the face of the school. Like, what are you talking about? She's on buses. Okiki! Same reason why they didn't take Jordan and Kobe out the game when they take the same shots. She feels comfortable taking them. The coach trusts her to take them. And she showed time and time again that she can make them. So why would they take her out the game? They ain't gonna tell her not to shoot. That's a bucket. Left her wide open. Yeah, man. I got in my notes, man. JuJu's the face of the school almost. Buses, airlines, degree body spray, all in the commercials. Look. Like, come on now, what are you doing? What are you talking about? That's a hard screen. Avery, bucket. 15-14. JuJu on the steal. We get a duck. We get a layup line. As long as you score. Some of the defensive effort that we've seen, her length, and it has 5 points off of our turnovers. She said we have to get stops
pass in transition. They have too many opportunities when they're coming off the screens, and also locate your shooters early. They got us once on that flare. We have to communicate and stay on the same page. Everyone take a breath.
I ain't no going crazy right now. Okay, good dive. Yeah, she's in place of Red Marshall because she's sick. I'm assuming she's back in the hotel room and not still in LA, right? Right, Juju. See what I'm saying? She feel comfortable taking them. The coach trusts her to take them, and she showed time and time again that she can make these shots. Like, what y'all talking about, man? Like, take her out the game when she take those shots, man. Come on now, what are you doing? Okiki, Okiki. Inside pass, Kennedy. 27. Oh no, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Something wrong. What just happened? 20. How they get 27 points? Alright, I was about to say. I didn't know a layup was 4 points in college. Where'd that come from? But they made it back with Okiki. The 15-footer. JuJu step back? No. Outlet pass? Oh, she couldn't get a chase down. We got number 1 seeded USC in the Big Ten versus 9th ranked Indiana. My goodness, bro, you act like this Tom Brady throwing the pass. How many replays do y'all need? 26-2 versus 19-11. Okay. 26-2 versus 19-11.
The 8:21 mark of the quarter was the last time they scored. They missed 7 straight shots. Chesky, a mid-range. Back-to-back buckets for Chade. Chesky, and it's a two.
K9. Nope. Okiki. Avery. Splash. Splash. Oh. What? What in the pinball? Off the top of the glass and rattles in like Kawhi Leonard? Whoa. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Top of the backboard is open at 1 p.m. Not just the bank, but the top of the backboard does. JuJu, bucket. I ain't gonna lie, I've been jet lagging on the jersey. Really, because I want to find the black jersey. That's my favorite one, but I only see the red one. And if that's the case, I'll buy the red one, but still. Okay. 40-34.
The senior who's one of the best in the Big Ten at getting rebounds is out 2% from deep.
40-36. Another 2. 40-38. It's 40-40. Get that bull stuff out of here. Hey, that's what she does. Get that out of here. What are you doing?
Her timing, her shot blocking ability.
She do that better than LeBron. Chase does better than LeBron. 42-40, turn face, midi, money. Indiana's back. They have the lead, 44-43. JuJu.
It's all JuJu all day long. She's surpassed. Look what JuJu can do when she gets the ball and decides.
Man, this was I was just telling y'all a couple of days ago. She's 6'2" that can do that. That's a rare quality. Talia, turn the TV off. Okay? 48-46. Inside pass, Okiki.
Wonderful feed from Olhoffen. into Erie.
Strickland come over, knocking the ball away.
Yeah, oh, I know y'all sick of that. I already know it. Go Pops. Shout out Pops.
Her hesitation, and then she uses the
I know y'all sick of JuJu shooting all these free throws. Non-USC fans.
JuJu Watkins shots.
I'm sick of JuJu shooting 20 free throws a game.
Practice every single day of her
What's his name? JuJu Gillius Alexander.
career. And she's able
Is she related to Shea Gillius? Shoot all these free throws. Stop fouling. That's how you stop fouling in. She want to shoot so many free throws. Oh, good pass. Good pass. 55-48. Inside. Turn face. The bucket. 55-50. Falling. Dreaming. Midi. Money. Hold it. Indiana shooting 15 of 15 from the free throw line. 10 of 11 for USC. Money. 15-footer. See, that was on the vlogs. 23. Butter. Klay Thompson. Whoa. Excuse me. 62-57. Another one? Is this Caitlin Clark? Who is this? Yarden Garzone. She has 21 points. Whoa. She's shooting like Klay Thompson. It's JuJu's game. She's going straight to the basket, draw the fouls.
In the Big Ten tournament in a big way. And there's Yarden Garzone driving the lane for two more.
Watkins and Garzone, the leading scorers for both of these teams.
Okiki. Money. Told you it's 20 and 10 every game. Easily. JuJu. Avery in the corner. Splash. Avery money sniper. Kennedy. Layup line. I told you that's her specialty. Being sweaty on defense. Bulldozing through screens. Ripping the offensive player. Just so happened to be number 12, Garzone. This could have been a dunk, but it's all good as long as you score. It's our first Big Ten conference game. Oh, butter. Big Ten tournament conference game. Talia? Turn the TV off, Okay? She gonna play a huge part in that success, I'm telling you. JuJu Bean! JuJu Bean, cool as beans. Yeah, see, I told y'all, but that's why she was laughing in the locker room. You talking about painting? I'm finna paint up this 30 piece. You're talking about painting. I'm finna paint up this 30 piece. Jab step, 3, eat it up. Cool as beans. JuJu beans. See, I told y'all Kennedy could be Scottie Pippen. God! Almost broke her neck. Now, this in the NBA is a flagrant 7. Jeez, that's her game. That's what y'all know her for. She gonna feel that tomorrow. I guarantee you. From Chino Hills, though. Wasted. Like GTA, wasted. Good shot.
You can tell right away they wanted a 3.
Took a shot.
She's only hit 2.
You don't need all these instant replays, though, but that's a good shot. Transition 3. Butter. It's a 4-point game. Not enough time, and that'll do it. USC. It's it done versus Indiana. They almost lost. If they would have lost this, well, if USC would have lost this game, I would have felt like this. I am not gonna lie to you. Them losing to Indiana, my whole chest would have caved in, started hurting. I would have been like her in the background watching them lose. But anyway, they won, so we ain't even gotta think about it. Anyways, let's get into the box scores. See who did what. If you know, if you know, you know. Anyway, let's start with the Hoosiers. Caroline had 10 in 23 minutes. Garzone, yeah, it looked like she played 40 minutes. It's a tongue dip of water. Had 23 points. Chloe with 17 and 8. She had 23 and 8. Chloe had 17, 8, 7 assists. Okay. Shay, 15. Sydney Parrish had 8 points, 5 fouls. She fouled out in the game in 29 minutes. 8 player rotation, huh? Lily, 4. Lexus with a layup. That's about it. USC, they also had an 8 player rotation because one player was sick. Kiki Area Finn with 21 and 10 fouled out the game, but this is what I want to see. Just cut this foul, so at least 3-2. She could have had at least 25, maybe 25 points, 12 boards in this game. TVO had 6, 5 assists. Avery with 10, solid 10 in her first start. Kennedy with 9, 7 rebounds, couple of steals. Avery had 3 steals. JuJu had 31, 6 turnovers. Got to clean up these turnovers though. 4 fouls, 10 boards, 10 and 19 from the field. Clarice, 4 points, a couple of blocks. See, she's 6'6". Put them arms up. It's going to the cheap seats. She the same height as Kobe, same height as Jordan. Arms up like this. Ball going way over there. K9, Kelly Heckle with 5 minutes of shoe scratching. Malia had 3. That being said, that's that. Let me get into these notes really quick, and then we're going to end this video off because I don't want this video to be too long. How long is this already? 17 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to try to skim through this really quick. So we talked about why people think JuJu should be took out the game. Talk about that already. Already been the face of the school, faces on buses, all kind of stuff. Um, but somebody brought this to my attention a couple of days ago when we reacted to JuJu winning unanimously the Athletic Player of the Year, according to Athletics. They said that Hannah Hidalgo is very deserving, right? Very deserving. She just won ACC Player and Defensive Player of the Year at 5'6", mainly because of steals, but again, that's still a huge accomplishment in itself. But they brought to my attention, what if USC was to switch with Notre Dame, right? So if USC was to play in the ACC and Notre Dame was playing the Big Ten, let me tell y'all something, bro. If they put USC from the what was it, Pac-12? If they went from the Pac-12 to the ACC, oh my goodness gracious. Boy, I'll tell you this right now. I'll tell you this right now. USC, they will steamroll through the ACC. Now, granted, the only team, because ACC, they have good teams, but the only team I see them kind of somewhat struggling with is NC State, because they're a defensive minded team, right? So I can see them somewhat adjusting to, how to guard JuJu. And because honestly, how Iowa did it, it has to be everybody else except JuJu. You can live with Kiki doing her thing, and Kennedy scoring 7, 10 points, and Talia getting 7, 8 points. But if Juju's getting 30, it's hard to beat them, right? So I can see NC State kind of meshing a game plan for that. Other than that, USC is steamrolling through them. The entire ACC. You see how they did the Big Ten. If they were to switch to the ACC, it ain't even nothing to talk about. They would just destroy that entire conference. And then as far as Notre Dame being in the Big Ten, again, Hannah's gonna be Hannah. She's gonna do her thing. But the Big Ten, they just bigger. Like they're just a huskier, bigger conference. You got UCLA, Oregon, Ohio State, Maryland, Michigan State. They have a lot of bigger, stronger guards over there in the Big Ten. So, and even for JuJu to average the stats that she averages, let's see them again. What's her averages? 24, almost 7 boards, almost 4 assists, 43% from the field. For her to average this, I mean, she's also a big guard too, don't get me wrong, but for her averages, she went to the ACC. You see what Hannah's doing. You put JuJu in the ACC, that might be 30 easy. And then they brought to my attention to look at the teams comparison. I was talking to myself. I was telling myself that 3 days ago now, right? Looking at the team that JuJu had last year, and then this season, I'm pretty sure not USC fans, because y'all know the entire team from A to Z. I'm talking about the casuals. They probably don't know USC basketball. You probably can't even name 3 players from the team last year that either went top 5 or McDonald's All Americans the same class as JuJu. Now this year, she has Kiki Iriafen, who's a top 5 pick. She can dunk, by the way. So a lot of people probably didn't even know, but oh Kiki, she can get up there and dunk. Does she dunk on a regular basis? No. Because if she was dunking, if Kiki was to be on a fast break and dunk, do you know how mad the Clarkies would be? The Clarkies, they would literally want USC canceled. Oh, Caitlin Clark didn't have a teammate that could dunk. Juju's getting players that could dunk. They got McDonald's All Americans. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that because if it came down to it, if you put this USC team versus any one of Caitlin Clark's Iowa teams, you're picking Iowa. But deep down in your soul, if USC wins, you're gonna say, "Well, they were supposed to win because they got a top 5 pick in the draft." I don't want to hear that, bro. There's no excuses. And Caitlin Clark took that team to the championship 2 years in a row. What else I got in these notes? We gonna get into the NIL exposure last, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't let. I got in my notes. Don't let USC win a national championship. If you let USC win a national championship this season, oh my goodness. If the basketball gods have USC winning a national championship this year, if y'all was tired of seeing Juju on TV, oh boy, the Clarkies, they finna be sick. They gonna be pissed. They gonna want USC canceled. They gonna create a petition to get Juju removed off of all the social media platforms. Cause I'm telling you now, they got Juju Watkins bringing a national championship to her hometown. They gonna label her. They gonna label Juju ESPN. They gonna say she's better than Caitlin Clark, 100%. I don't care what stats you pull up. I don't care if Caitlin Clark was averaging, and it's not to throw shade or anything like that, but that's how people is doing right now. These last 2 days, I've been paying attention. They pulling up sophomore stats. They talking about Caitlin Clark had 30 and 17 assists and 10 rebounds, shooting 50-50, 90, 50, 90, 90. But did you win? You did all of that and you ain't win? This what matters at the end of the day. You averaged 50 points a game, 30 rebounds, and 25 assists. But did you get this at the end of the season? You didn't get it. It don't matter. We don't care. Respectfully, I mean, that's insane stat line. It's a Will Chamberlain stat line, but you ain't win. And last but not least, yeah, we talked about her shooting percentage. I mean, Juju's gonna take her shots. She's comfortable taking them. She's gonna take them. Clarkie's got them out the way. Teams last year, her being a face, Juju being a face, Notre Dame playing a different conference. Oh yeah, last but not least, this is what happened yesterday, right? A lot of people was complaining in comments and other videos saying, oh, well, Caitlin Clark did not have the exposure of Juju. Juju's just so on TV. We can't escape. We can't escape the Juju. Good Juju, bad Juju, middle Juju. We can't escape the Juju. Y'all do know NIL in the world is different in 2021, 22, right? And since Caitlin Clark didn't have exposure, Why did she sign a deal with Nike in fall of 2022? Can y'all explain that? Because you can't be a casual. You can't be no bum signing with Nike. Fall of 2022, Caitlin Clark signed a deal with Nike. And listen, if USC win a national championship, JuJu Watkins get player edition shoes, and Caitlin Clark shoes haven't dropped yet. Oh yeah, them YouTube riots, them gonna be legendary. Them gonna be legendary videos, and I'm gonna be sitting here just watching. That means you let Asia Wilson get her signature shoes out. That's really been out for the last 2 years. They just now released them. Paige Becker's and JuJu having player edition shoes, and Caitlin Clark doesn't even have her own shoes yet. She's still rocking them same Kobe's. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be legendary YouTube videos ranting. 'Cause at that point, it's either Nike or it's her agent. She would have been at signature shoe somewhere else, but she signed with Nike. Said fall 2022. But yeah, man. And then as far as NIL goes, the world was different back then. You had to have this and the slip that says that you got the shot in your arm. Compared to 3 years ago to now, of course, NIL is way different now. You got 16-year-olds with agents signing the deals with Adidas. The world is way different now, 3 years ago, than it is back then. Of course, Juju's getting pushed more. NIL is pushing them on your TV. Nobody was Googling Caitlin Clark 2021-22, just barely. But even then, she still got a deal with Nike. So, of course, Juju's getting pushed more. NIL is way different. And back then in 2021-22, it was the mid to the end of the pandemic. You had to wear masks in the game. So, yeah, that's pretty much all my notes. Let's just retract. Um, Hannah being in the Big Ten is different. Y'all would hate Juju being there, boy. Juju Gillius Alexander shoot all these free throws. Stop fouling. The only way you gonna stop her, stop fouling. Taking her out the game, we talked about in the video, her being the face. Talked about that already. Her team from last year to this year. Shot percentage wise. Yeah. Teammates from this year to last year. Again, she has a top 5 pick in the draft. Hi guys. So one last thing, right, before we end this video. I'm gonna edit this in probably at the end somewhere, or maybe somewhere at the outro or whatever. But I'm gonna put this in here for sure. Bro, who started this narrative of the media is pushing players to replace Caitlin Clark? Where did that come from? Because for one, let me ask you this question. How do you replace the irreplaceable? How do you replace the irreplaceable? You can't replace Caitlin Clark because it's too many Clarkies. It's too many of them. They multiply every day. And they multiply by like the hundreds every single day. How do you replace that? There's a reason why they have to keep moving venues for Caitlin Clark games. Because there's too many fans that want to come watch the game. You see the ticket prices for her first game back in Iowa. Those are like $300-$400 tickets for cheap seats. Just because the media is putting light on other players doesn't mean that they're trying to replace Caitlin Clark. How is that even possible? Do y'all use y'all brain sometimes? Because it's just like, where does that even come from? How do you replace Caitlin Clark? I don't get it. I don't know how you can replace her because she's everywhere. And then again, as I said in the video, JuJu has more media coverage now because NIL is way different now than it was almost 4 years ago. You know what I mean? So social media is just way different then, and media is way different now than it is then. So of course you're going to see more JuJu because NIL is crazy now, right? But yeah, to say that the media, first it was Asia Wilson, and it was Paige, and it's JuJu trying to be forced on us to replace Caitlin Clark. You can't replace Caitlin Clark. I don't even know how y'all even come up with this stuff.
Man, I don't know where y'all come up with this stuff. Clarkies, y'all gotta be some comedians, bro. Like, for real. Y'all are some comedians. Now, y'all may not be Bron fans. Y'all be giving LeBron James a grown man nicknames like La Pookie, La Poo Poo, all kind of crazy stuff. But anyway, those aren't people. Those have to be aliens from another planet. Because LeBron fans are different. They go the extra 9 mile for LeBron. Having whole dinner dates with the scenery, lights off, candles lit, R&B playing in the background, with LeBron's wine on the table, taking the cardboard to the room to the LeBron bed sheets. Y'all different. The Clarkies, y'all not there yet. Other than the stalker, which we got him out the way a month ago or so. Other than that, y'all funny though, but y'all ain't LeBron crazy yet. But
Contested. He hasn't been very good.
Anyways, let's get back into the video. Draft this coming spring, McDonald's All Americans. So last year to this year numbers are going to be way different because they got to eat too. You know. Yeah, don't let USC win the national championships because the Clarkies they gonna be pissed. They gonna be like that one meme that the mask smiling but crying in anger on the inside, but the mask on the outside is smiling. Because you know ESPN they gonna be on that. Is Caitlin Clark now being chased by JuJu? Is JuJu now the face of women's basketball? Well, them videos gonna be legendary. I'm gonna sit back like Thriller Michael Jackson eating popcorn, watching y'all. And NIL and the world being different 3 years ago than it is now, which y'all should already know that. I mean, NIL is way different. Kids, high schoolers with agents now. So that being said, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys really appreciate it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man.